Yo, hey there guys, and welcome back to my channel, guys. So guys, like the title suggests and says, Mercedes or BMW, which one's the best, and also why I don't want to basically have a Mercedes, why I'd rather have a BMW, and the engine. Yeah, so the main reason, obviously, for me, and I'm sure for many of us probably would be, well, some people might not mind, but I do mind. You know, if I'm buying a Mercedes, yeah, I wanted to have a Mercedes engine, not a Renault engine. And I just think that's kind of crazy that Mercedes can make a car that is a Mercedes. Well, it's meant to be a Mercedes, but it has a Renault engine in it. And the ones that have the Renault engine are the A class, the B class, 1.6 litres or below, and the Mercedes GLA and CLA, and the Renault Vito. Renault Vito, Mercedes Vito. Well, it is a Renault Vito car because it's got a Renault engine. I've got to be honest though, guys, it's kind of crazy that they do this, because like BMW, you know, with BMW, at least you know BMW. If you buy a BMW, you're going to get a full BMW car. You know, you're not going to have a BMW that's got like a Nissan engine in it, or a Renault engine in it, or whatever like that. You know, or a Toyota engine. Or BMW have their own engines, because that's the main part of the car. You know. So for Mercedes to say, yeah, we can sell you a Mercedes GLA. I think it's in there with 31 grand, starting at 31,400. But it's got a Renault engine in it, mate. You know, and that's crazy, because then really you're just buying a car that's not Mercedes. You're buying a Renault. Because the outside of the car, yeah, is outside of all cars really. It's just aluminium, isn't it? So you can't really differentiate between Mercedes aluminium and Renault aluminium. And I think, to be honest, they probably get the aluminium from the same people, you know. So it's just the same car, you know. So if you get a Renault car, you get an all Renault car, like a Clio or something like that, and then you get a Mercedes A-Class that probably has the same engine as a Clio or something like that, you know. Then you effectively just buying a Clio, but you're spending 31 grand on a Clio just for it to have a Mercedes badge on it, because the seats, you know, you can't really say, oh, Mercedes seats, oh, okay, Mercedes seat might be slightly better, but, you know, when at that point, are you really bothered about the seats when you've got a Renault engine sitting there, you know? And at the end of the day, if you're not even buying a leather seat anyway, who's bothered about that, you know? You got a leather seat in a Mercedes. I think you may even be able to get a leather seat in a Clio. You can just get a material seat, you know, a cloth seat, as it were, in a Benz anyway. You know, there's no difference. I mean, on the scale of the universe, it's insignificant, but it's more for me. It's more the fact that, like, they don't even really tell you. You just assume, you know. The whole point of buying a Mercedes is to have that sort of nice feeling that, like, you've in a Mercedes car, but you're not really. You're in a Renault. If you get the CLA, GLA, the Vito, the A class, the B class, and like the CLA as well is a nice looking car. That's the sad thing. I looked at the CLA. I think they start at around 31,400. And it's actually a nice looking car, and I was thinking to myself, like, why don't people like this car? Because I remember I used to like go on like these car channels on YouTube, and people used to diss the CLA, and I was thinking, what are they dissing it for? It's a nice looking car. And like the GLA as well, they're like 52 grand. Starting price 52 grand. So you know that'll have a Renault engine, because that's the starting price. The cheaper ones, the cheapest one, basically, in a GLA, CLA, A class, B class, Vito, the cheapest starting price ones, they've got the Renault engines in them, guys. And I've got to be honest, guys. If I went and bought one, yeah, and didn't know that, if I went and bought one, yeah, because I could say I was doing good, yeah, and like, you know, I saved my money up for about 5 years. I said I'm gonna get a Mercedes, yeah, I'm gonna buy a Mercedes. I'll save £5 a year for 10 years, 50 grand. I go and buy it, driving it for about 6 months, thinking I've got a Mercedes, and somebody tells me, or you find out somehow that it's got a Renault engine in it. You know how pissed off I'd be, you know, I'd be like, oh shit. So I'm driving a Renault, I'd be like, well pissed off. So I think they should at least tell you, you know what I mean? Well, BMW, you know, at least with BMW, everything's BMW, you know, and it's rear wheel drive as well, so it's a better all round like driving car, you know, it's rear wheel drive, you know, it's got a BMW engine in there, you know. So that's crazy, guys. I've got to be honest, guys. I've got to be honest. And like the difference between like you spending say 31 grand for a CLA Mercedes or a BMW 3 Series is only a few grand more for the BMW. I think they start at about 37, 36 grand for this, you know. I mean, I think you can even get them even cheaper than that, like if you can get deals now, you know. So yeah, guys, that's my take. That's what I prefer. For me, it's, if you was to ask me, BMW or Mercedes. For me, it's BMW all the time. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought. Tell me your thoughts on the situation. Do you think Mercedes are like pretty? Do you think they've been a bit sneaky by not saying or telling the customer that like it's not got a Mercedes engine in it and that it's a Renault engine for some of their models, the A class, B class, CLA, GLA, the Vito? Let me know and tell me what you prefer, Mercedes or BMW. Anyway, guys, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.